Hey there, welcome back. I'm sick. That way, if I sound sick, it's cause I'm sick. Anyways, whoa, seems like something's happening in the Grand Market. I didn't even move that far. Stop. I didn't even go to the door. What if I want to go to church? You gonna stop me then? Jeez. Anyways, sorry. Anyways, last time, I did a few, or no, wait, trying to remember. Last time, I got some new, side questy things, and then, some shit went down in the Grand Market, and you know, none of the side questy things were required, and that seems to be one of the only ways to advance the storyline before, besides, resting, I think. So I should have seen this coming when none of these side questy things I was going to do today were required.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you, Rean. Also, some stuff went down in the Grand Market, and apparently stalls were destroyed. I think somebody stole from them, so we're going in that direction. Hello. I'm sorry, the Grand Market isn't quite open for business yet. Delivery people have impeccable timing to only come to the door when I start recording. Oh, it's the stewards from yesterday. Good morning. Opening late today after all? I see. Afraid so. Guess you already know about the robbery yesterday, huh? The two merchants whose stalls were destroyed are still arguing about it. You bastard! You're not going to get away with this! Oh no, not them. The manager came to try and break them up, but he doesn't seem to be having much luck. I hope no one ends up getting hurt. What should we do, Rean? Maybe we could try talking to them. Considering everything that happened yesterday, you just might be the cavalry we need right now. Would you mind? Not at all. Let's go. How dare you destroy my stall, you damned coward! I knew you country folk weren't to be trusted. Who else could it have been? Just come clean and admit it already. Who are you calling a coward? You what? Heimdallrian snob? Eventually I'll learn how to pronounce that. You're the one who wanted my spot all for yourself. Calm down, gentlemen, please. Playing all innocent and trying to paint me as a bad guy here. You make me sick. What do you say we settle this right here and now? Bring it on. Hold it! We're here to save the day. Class 7. You kids again. Keep your noses out of this. I'm going to make him pay for smashing my stall. Smashing? Oh dear. But freaking both of them are smashed. What's going on with you guys? Wow. They really are completely ruined. This is awful. However, harming one another is not going to bring them back. In the end, they will still be smashed, and you will be worse off. But this anger isn't going to go away unless I do something. He took all my goods too, so I haven't even got anything to sell. What are you talking about? You were the one who stole my goods. And you're going to give them all back right now and fix the damage you did to my stall, or else I can't be held responsible for my actions. This isn't good. I don't think they're even listening to a word we're saying. What do we do? Stop this at once! Uh-oh, the Provincial Army. The Provincial Army! That's what I said! What? What is the meaning of this? It's the middle of the morning. Stop this nonsense immediately! But... I believe you are the one in charge here. I demand an explanation as to what has what has transpired. There we go. Well, you see, the market manager explains to the provincial army officer what had happened the previous night. I see. The solution is simple then. Men, take them away. Yes, sir. What? What? What do you mean, take this away? 2 stalls were destroyed, 2 sets of goods were stolen. The truth is as clear as day. 2 merchants in the midst of a heated disagreement committed the same crime at the same time. But that's not fair. Do you not think it premature to draw such a conclusion without any investigation? The provincial army doesn't have time to waste solving the petty squabbles of merchants. But I'm not an unreasonable man. Cease your dispute, and you will be left alone. Continue, and you come with us. The choice is yours. They're trying to force both merchants to forget this ever happened, to sweep the whole ordeal under the rug. Yeah, something about this seems really wrong. Gah. Bah humbug. Very good. Then, pause. I'm sure you could agree that wasting time on shenanigans like this is detrimental to all parties involved. I hope you'll think twice before causing such a ruckus again. Now, if you'll please excuse us, I'm a busy man. You don't look like it, and I have more pressing matters to attend to. Okay, bye. There they go. Well, I guess they did stop those 2 from fighting, but they did nothing to solve the underlying problem. This isn't right. I see now how the provincial army here conducts itself. I'm sure you're both still pretty angry about this, but right now the 2 of you need to focus on keeping cool-headed. If you have the time to fight, try to use that time for something more productive instead. You'll feel a lot better. Yeah. I shouldn't have let my anger take control of me like that. We can't open the Grand Market for business until we've cleaned up these stalls. And we're already running late, so I hate to ask, but would you all mind lending me a hand? Market Manager Otto, with assistance from the merchants of the market, cleared away the remains of the 2 stalls. And with the help of Rean and the others, on top of that, the Grand Market was finally able to open for the day, albeit behind schedule. Thanks to you 4, we were able to open the Grand Market for business today. A bit quicker than I had expected. I can't even begin to tell you how grateful I am. Oh, there's no need for that. We barely did anything. I'm just glad no one got hurt. All the more reason to thank you. A merchant's stall is his livelihood. Any action taken against it can throw him into blind rage, and it's hard to bring someone back from that. It would seem the problem facing the merchants in this town are quite grave indeed. The provincial army may have intervened, but it's difficult to believe they'd make no attempt to find any amicable, there we go, solution. Quite right. It's clearer than ever now that they have no intention of trying to solve any issues involving the market. And I can't see that changing unless we decide to just accept the sales tax increase and keep quiet about it. Still, you would think they'd at least be a little more subtle about the whole thing. There's no way those two merchants are just going to accept this and move on. No, I don't suppose they will. And if word gets out about this, it's not inconceivable for certain groups of people to begin boycotting the marketplace. Something definitely has to be done. I'm just not sure what. Is something wrong, Rean? You're awfully quiet. Are you feeling unwell? Sir, I have a favor to ask. Would you consider allowing us to investigate this morning's incident? There's our required task. What? Are you suggesting that we attempt to find the perpetrator who destroyed the merchant's stalls ourselves? It's a kind offer, but as I said yesterday, this is our affair, not yours. You're students. You have your own studies to worry about, and I wouldn't feel right interfering with them. But we do plan on being military, kid, or in the military. Oh, we're students training for the military, though. We can't just stand by and allow something to so unjust to go unchallenged. See, that's what I was fixing to say. They're fixing to join the military. This is just going to be a normal occurrence for them. It's the provincial army's responsibility to address this, sure, but they're shirking their duties here, and that reflects poorly on us as well. Well, that's true enough, I guess. But do you really think we're up for something like this? I kind of have to wonder about that too. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just amateurs. Excuse me? We did some awesome shit last couple of episodes. Took me a minute. You give us some credit. We should at least check with Instructor Sarah first and see what she thinks. She's already told us. Put your heads together and think, and I'm sure you'll see what you need to do. Her words. This seems like exactly the sort of thing she meant. At least, it does to me. Oh. I see your point. Perhaps matters such as this may fall under the scope of our field study after all. Yeah, you do make a good case. I'm still not sure we're up to it, but I guess it can't hurt to try. Neither seek nor shun the fight. Very well, we shall do what we can. Are you really sure about this? I'm certainly not going to say no. I'm very concerned about the market and the safety of our merchants. So if you're 100% sure, I have to admit, I truly would appreciate anything you can do for us. Thank you, sir. We'll do everything in our power to find answers for you. Just be careful. Don't go seeking out trouble. I don't want you kids being put in danger. We're dealing with a criminal who acts under cover of night. He may be capable of a lot more than just thievery and vandalism. Remember, I'm responsible for your safety. If anything were to happen to you, I couldn't even look Van Dyke in the eye anymore. But we'll be careful, we promise. I know I will, at least. I probably need to be more careful than anyone else here. Now that that's settled, we should act quickly. Yeah, let's get this investigation started. Oh boy! So, first things first, we need to decide where to start investigating. The logical starting point would be the Grand Market itself, the scene of the crime. Can't argue with that. We should probably get statements from those two merchants before anything else. Indeed, I anticipate they've calmed themselves by now, so perhaps we can get something a bit more substantial from them. We still have to ascertain their innocence or guilt in the matter as well. We'll need to keep a close eye on them on the time though. If we miss the last train towards Heimdallr, we'll have no way of getting back to the academy today. Plus, We've been given other tasks too, and I'd really like to get them done. In short, we need to keep moving. Our deadline is 9 p.m. Let's use every minute we have to accomplish everything as possible as we possibly can. Understood. You bet. Right. Wait. Do I have a time limit? I don't think I do. Let me look at my... Whoops. There it is. Quests. Chapter 1. So I completed all of these. West Celtic Highway Monster and Lost Wallet. I think I'll do the Lost Wallet one first. Yesterday I found a wallet on the floor in front of my stall. Would someone be willing to find its owner for me? See me at the ceramic stall and I'll tell you more. A large ferocious monster has been sighted on the West Celtic Highway. We would all be happier if someone took it out. Stone bridge leading to Hindler on the West Celtic Highway. So I've got one in the market, which I think I'll do first because it's very mundane and quick, I believe.
I can do this. Right.
That is the incorrect button. Excuse me. I do not want to converse with the people involved. I want to find where the side questy thing is. It's a ceramic stall, right? There you are. I walked right by and didn't even know. Hello. Is that Louise? Excuse me, would you happen to be Lizzie? Well, freaking, you look very similar to Louise. That's correct. Does that make you the steward for doors who the market manager said would be coming then? Yep, that's us. We came to see you about the request you sent in. Could you explain the situation to us in full? Of course. I happened to come across someone's wallet by my store yesterday, you see. I kept it with me in the hopes that they would come back or come pick it up, but no one's come to claim it. As such, I'd like to ask you all for your help in delivering it back to its owner. Would you be able to do that for me? I accept the request. We'd be happy to help. Thank you. Here's the wallet that I found then. Lost wallet. We'll be sure to take good care of it. I assume that you've already inspected the contents. I did, indeed. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything inside that could help to identify the owner. What exactly was inside it anyway? Well, naturally, there was mirror in it. Like, a lot of mirror. This isn't just chump change we're talking about. The only other thing has a train ticket to Hindler that's scheduled for tonight. It sounds like the owner is a fairly well-off traveler then. There's not much we could do with that for as our only lead though. I believe the train ticket is potentially our best lead. Yeah, but what should we do with it? Should we go and ask at the station? Yeah, considering it's for a train that leaves tonight, I imagine the owner is frantically searching for it. Which means they might have already been to the station themselves to ask about it. Let's head over to the station then. Sorry for the trouble, but I'm counting on you for this. Of course. What are we here for? That's the station right in front of me. After entering the station, they asked about whether or not there had been any inquiries in regards to lost property. Yes, there was an inquiry. The wallet seemed to match the description of we received too. Can I ask when the inquiry was made? I believe it was this morning. A young lady came along in a panic, claiming that she was at a complete loss without her wallet and its contents, and all the money. From what I could tell, she seems to have been traveling alone too. Bet why she would, I get why she would be in a panic then. Did she say anything else that could lead us to her? She mentioned something about returning to the inn to do a thorough check, if I recall correctly. It's the weathercock right down the street. You can't miss it. How convenient. We happen to be staying there ourselves. Okay, let's go ask Margaret. Oh boy! We're on an adventure! Freaking... Where's the inn? Nope, that's the wrong direction. Wait. Is that it? Yes. Hey, Margaret. Hi there. Is something the matter? Do you have a moment? There's something we'd like to ask you. Rean explained the situation. Margaret has come along looking for a wallet. Oh, you're looking for Annabelle. Bad timing, though. She just left. That's unfortunate. But we have a name now, at least. That makes life a lot easier. True. All that's left now is to actually meet with her. She mentioned that she would be searching at the rest area in the Grand Market next, so you'll want to head there. Make sure you returned it to her, okay? There was a comma there and I skipped right over it. We will. Let's go. Let's go to the Grand Market. Freaking adventure. That's a wall. Adventure. There's a rest area in here, right? Rest area. Oh, here we go. Hello. Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to know if a young lady came in here searching for a wallet, would you? She was indeed here a few moments ago, but she's gone now. Do you know where she went then? Unfortunately not. She did mention something about having no choice but to rely on Adios now, though. Does that help you out at all? Ooh, I think there's only one place that could be. I do too. Shall we make our way to the church? That seems like our best bet for now. Freaking, I came to that conclusion all on my own. You didn't have to say it. Oh boy, to the church. This direction. Run! There we go. Are you her? Oh, Adios, please have mercy on my poor soul. I simply cannot believe this. How am I supposed to live on, having lost all my Mira in a place like this? Looks like we found her. The tragic heroine act made it kind of obvious. Unfortunately, we'll have to interrupt her. Excuse me. Eek! Just who are you? Oh. Well, you can turn right around if you're planning to rob me. I no longer have any... Please calm down. We just want to ask you something. Are we correct in assuming that you are Annabelle? I am. Aha! Thought so. You wouldn't happen to recognize this wallet, would you? They showed Annabelle the wallet. That's my wallet. Where did you find it? Well, you see... And the situation. Thank you so much. I'm surprised to hear the merchant from the Grand Market kept it safe for me, however. Kindness remains within people's hearts after all, it would seem. Looks that way, yeah. Regardless, I'm very grateful that you found it for me. Is there any particular amounts that you would like in return? You can take half of what's currently in here if you'd like. I don't think we could accept that. Your thanks alone are enough. It's not, though. I've been all around the Grand Market. Give me something. I need a reward, or a reward. I see. Well, how about this then? I purchased it as a souvenir at the Grand Market before the Great Wallet search began. Hello. I see no reason you can't accept that. In fact, I insist. I hope you find it useful. Thank you. We gratefully accept then. You're very welcome. Thank you again for finding my wallet. And I'm sorry for thinking you were going to rob me. So you managed to find the owner after all? Then, thank goodness. I really can't thank you enough. I'm glad that we could be of help. Please excuse us then. Yay! First task complete. Whoa, that was a loading zone. Whoa, that was weird. Okay. That's the first time I experienced a loading zone thing. Like, just randomly in the open field. Anyways, what's next on my list? Go into quests. chapters. I've got West Celtic Highway monsters, so that would require me to go in this general direction. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, next time though. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, please press the little subscribe button, helps out a lot. And if you like this video specifically, please like and share this video, that helps out a lot too. Next time I'm going to go to the West Celtic Highway and find a monster probably die. I have very low expectations for myself. Whoa, you just appeared and you just like, hey, what's going on? I'm walking in this direction. Okay, cool. That freaked me out actually. Anyways, I don't know why I have low expectations for myself, because the last monster I fought was a pushover. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, next time I'll do that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.